A coup has been confirmed in Guinea-Bissau. Now, earlier today, we heard heavy gunfire outside the presidential palace just days after general elections took place. Let's have a listen to that. Crowds of people were seen running from near the palace. Two candidates have claimed victory ahead of the release of results on Thursday. The incumbent, Umaro Sissoco Embalo, is seeking a second term. He ran against opposition contender Fernando Diaz and 11 others. Let's go to our correspondent Nicholas Hack, who's live for us in Dakar in neighboring Senegal. So, Nick, what exactly are you hearing about this coup?
Well, we heard from this press conference held at the military headquarters, where a group calling themselves the High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order effectively said that it discovered an ongoing plan to destabilize the country, saying with the participation of drug barons, and the aim was to destabilize the election results. Presidential election results were supposed to be announced on Thursday, tomorrow. And so they're just taking over power just as those results were going to be announced. Two main contenders, the incumbent president, Umaro Sissoco, and Fernandez Diaz, both claiming victory. Now, we don't know the whereabouts of the president, but what we know is that the presidential palace is heavily guarded as we speak, surrounded by the presidential guard, and we have the military deployed. There is fear that there could be ongoing violence. So during this communique, they announced that air, land, and sea borders are closed and a curfew in place in the country.
Abusia, mama munyina kwaba, the Nation's Anchor TV, so on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. If you are watching me, kindly go ahead and be liking the video for me. Keep on tapping on the screen, okay? Mahu 99 angels. I was saying, bro, good afternoon, Ofa. 99 angels. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. You're welcome, bro. In fact, if you join me, we'll join me. But more than I say, because on our like video, na mama, your mom come away. Breaking news, and I say, I'm sure say by now, Munina Mati Dada said there is a military takeover. There is a military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. Now, the entire this particular reaction, I said maybe this video, no, is the hypocritical attitude of African Union, ECOWAS, and Ghana, our leaders as well. But we say quickly, Ghana issue statement led by our foreign minister, Okudzeto Ablakwa. Ghana condemns the military takeover. Ghana condemns Onyegbemi. Ghana have not condemned anything. Me, I'm a Ghanaian. I don't condemn any military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. I don't condemn anything. Boma hiti 2K likes. Now, so mon share conversation on a komo ha. Oko PM ewo Guinea-Bissau. The military has taken over in Guinea-Bissau. As I'm speaking with you now, there is a successful military takes over in Guinea-Bissau. And as a rational somebody, 1990, you're welcome. I see you, 1990. 1990, I'm doing well. Thank you for joining me. Keep on liking the video, okay? Tapping on the screen, liking the video so that it expands the algorithm, so that it reach out to many people for them to join this conversation this afternoon. So don't just come here and watch me. What you can do to support this live program is keep on liking the video and then share it to people as well. Currently, we have 4 shares. We can do more than that. So go ahead, you keep on liking the video. Seydou says, I'm watching you from Wenchi in the Bono region. Oh my goodness. Seydou, shout out to all of you all the way in Wenchi in the Bono region. Seydou, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon all the way from the Bono region. Very soon, I'll be in Bono. I'll be coming to Bono, Dumesa. You know, I'm the ambassador for Dumesa. And 2026 from 2nd January, 3rd and 4th of January is Duma Fest. So I'll be in Dumesa very soon all in the preparation for Duma Fest, led by Nana Ayebia Fujana. So I'll be coming to Bono. You know, the Bono region has become one of my favorite regions that I've been going there frequently because of the good works of Nana Ayebia Fujana. So I'll be in Bono region very soon. So Seydou, you're welcome. Seydou, Kumbil, you're welcome. I see you. The patrons are also joining me. Go ahead and then keep on liking the video. Baba Sadiq Abu Bakari shared the live. Baba, thank you for sharing. Baba Sadiq, I see you. Whoever shares, whoever likes, I will see it here and I will acknowledge your support to this live session. And we and put your party color aside. I've always said this, or I've always put this on my platform that whenever you come here to listen to me, put on your patriotism cap, put on your reasonable cap, put on your critical thinking cap or your critical thinking lens, put aside your partisan lens, put aside your hypocrisy and partisan bias and put that aside. Whenever you see me live and you are ready to listen to me, make sure that you are here with your patriotic thinking. Make sure that you are here with your reasonable capability or your critical thinking. Because over here, we give or we digest issues from a realistic point of view. We don't digest or we don't discuss issues from partisan or, no. Okay. Every day, there is military takes over in Guinea-Bissau. What caused this military takes over? You know, Africa here, we are living on a continent. We claim to be practicing democracy. We claim to be practicing democracy. Aisha Mandi, thank you for sharing with more than 10 friends. Oh, Aisha, thank you very much. I see you sharing this live video. Aisha, I really appreciate this. So go ahead and keep on liking the video. In Africa here, we claim to be practicing democracy. But in reality, we are not practicing democracy. We are practicing something like, is it a monarch system? Once some people are being voted into office, they turns out to make that office their family property. Once some people are being voted into office, they turns that office to become their bona fide property. And for that matter, yes, they organize elections goes on, but the reality is those elections, they do everything possible to steal the mandate of the people and still maintains office. What I'm saying is, over Africa, most of the African countries, then the moment they get into office, the office, I don't know where they get this mentality from. The office that they were voted to, they turns out to make that office their family property, something that belongs to them, their birthright. And for that matter, even if an election is held and they lose Ukraine, they go through whatever means to manipulate and still maintains that office, maintain their positions, maintain their office. And I can mention numerous of African leaders that are still in office. And you can see clearly that the people in that country are willingly or are ready to vote out these people. But by whatever means, these people still keep on winning power in that country. Typical example is Cote d'Ivoire. Laurent Gbagbo was in office for so many years, and it became worse, and it got to a point that people have to die, many have to lose their life for Laurent Gbagbo to be kicked out of office. Alassane Ouattara took over from Laurent Gbagbo. Alassane Ouattara, the current president of Cote d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara took over from Laurent Gbagbo with the measures or with the understanding that, oh, he's just there temporarily to put things in the measure, to put things in the right place, to make sure that everything is right and allow free and fair election, to allow people to contest so that Cote d'Ivoire can have a free and fair election democratically, to have to have a leadership that the people want. Or for it to turn out to be Alassane Ouattara has now become King Nebuchadnezzar on the people of Cote d'Ivoire. Just for it to turn out to become, say, Alassane Ouattara has become the King Nebuchadnezzar, arresting all his oppositions, arresting all those who want to challenge him, contest him, arresting them, and now have made it look as if, say, the Cote d'Ivoire seat is his property. So recently, he won another election in Cote d'Ivoire. Let me put Alassane Ouattara aside. Go to somewhere like Cameroon, Paul Biya, that rock of ages. Paul Biya has been on that Cameroon seat for over 40 to 50 years now. Paul Biya. Let me put Pobia Cameroon aside. Let me take you to, is it Uganda? Currently, as I'm speaking with you, Museveni. Go to Uganda and see what is happening. Museveni have been on the Uganda seat over getting to, over 40 something years now. Museveni still wants to maintain his position. Museveni still wants to maintain that seat in Uganda. Mention the rest, Congo and the rest. So you see, in Africa here, we claim to be practicing democracy, but in reality, we are not practicing democracy. It is, I'll call it, should I call it dictatorship, or should I call it a monarch system, whereby one will come to office through voting or through election, and the moment they get into the office, now it seems they don't have to leave that office, they have to die on that seat. The same thing was happening in Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. Thanks to nature, thanks to, however I want to put it, thanks to the Almighty, now we have some military men that are waking up, that are coming to the reality, that are taking over their country from these puppets. Thanks to nature, thanks to our ancestors, thanks to the Almighty, that have waking up some reasonable military men that are monitoring whatever is happening, that keeps on waking up and taking their country from these puppets, these so-called democratic leaders, thanks to these military men. So now there is a natural mystic blowing on the continent Africa. If you are a civilian leader, if you are a democratic leader, and you mess up, and you take the people for granted, and you think you can use all the state institutions, because you are in charge, by the time you realize, it will be too late for you. Recently, there is an election, or the Guinea-Bissau. They went to the poll to vote. The election results should have been declared today. The reason for this military takes over in Guinea-Bissau, that's what I want you to understand. The Ama Guinea-Bissau military takeover, military for takeover, no. They've gone to the poll to vote. Yatu abawi, abana yatu awie no. Yenyan kinkan abano kran declare results. The current president declares himself as a winner. The opposition have also declared himself as a winner. So two contestants have declared themselves as winners. Meanwhile, the electoral commission or the electoral commissioner have not come up with the certified results, have not declared any winner. So if you are a military in that country and you are indeed a reasonable military, what will you do? We live in the country. We are too abawi. Abana ya too we no. You didn't declare the way we need. Electoral commission gusu quality results. Omunyan for final results ma abonting. Now MPP for say na wini, NDC for say na wini. Example na me set you. MPP for say na wini. Dia kwaso Guinea-Bissau. NDC for say na wini. What is about to happen? And tokwa never be happen. Nipa nebe kunkum omo. So the reasonable military have to come in to take power from these two, or the current administration. That is why the military has taken over in Guinea-Bissau. And as I'm speaking with you now, the country is stable. The military has shut down everything, and they are in charge now, making sure that they put everything. Let me alone. Even if they will continue to rule or to take over the country and govern it well, like what Ibrahim Traore is doing, I support it. I concur. I support it. I concur. But to my surprise, the reason why I'm doing this live video, to my surprise, less than 24 hours for us to see this statement released by Ghana. That is why I'm here. I'm coming. Let me show you. Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah's country, has become the most hypocritical country on the continent Africa. Less than 24 hours for us to see this release from Ghana, led by our foreign affairs minister. Ghana condemns military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. Ghana condemns Onyegbemi. Ghana condemns Mutirisone Mapampaso. Ghana, I see you. Less than 48 hours, less than 24 hours, just for the, foreign affairs minister. Hey, it is only the foreign affairs minister who condemns that. I'm not sure that Ghanaians condemn that. You see, one sad thing about Africa right now here is that when their fellow civilian leadership, one sad thing about African leaders, one thing that saddens me about our leaders is that when their fellow democratic or when their fellow civilian leaders are messing up, when their fellow so-called democratic leaders, when their fellow so-called civilian leaders are messing up in government, are taking the people for granted, are messing up administration, I don't know how to put it, are messing up in office, they tend to keep quiet. Recently, look at what was happening in Togo. Ghana never condemned foreign Singbe for allowing or for making sure, for seeing to what was happening in Togo. Ghana never condemned foreign Singbe. Ghana didn't do that. When civilian leaders or when democratic leaders are messing up in office, are fooling, taking the people's will for granted, claiming the seat office, making it as if it is their family property or it is their birthright or it is their kings and then it's a monarch system. You will never see African Union. You will never hear from ECOWAS. You will never hear them condemning that. Did you hear ECOWAS or African Union condemning what was happening in Togo? When the people of Togo were protesting, peaceful protests, they were being, the military were brutalizing them. Did you hear ECOWAS or African leaders? Did you hear Ghana condemning it? No. In Kenya, what was happening in Kenya? Did you hear African Union, ECOWAS, Ghana? Did you hear Ghana condemning what was happening in Kenya? No. Recently, go to Tanzania and see what is happening in Tanzania. Just go to Tanzania. Go and see what is happening in Tanzania. Right after election, go and see the number of the leadership led by some wicked woman over there. I don't even know her name. Go to Tanzania and see what is happening in Tanzania as I'm speaking with you today. Have you heard of any African leader? Have you heard of African Union? Have you heard of ECOWAS condemning what is happening in Tanzania? You people are not be fools. Go to Tanzania today and see what is happening in Tanzania. Ghana will not condemn what is happening in Tanzania. African Union will not condemn what is happening in Tanzania. ECOWAS will not condemn what is happening in Tanzania. No. Go to Uganda as I'm speaking with you now. They are campaigning. Next year is their election year. So they are campaigning. One presidential candidate called Bobby Wine. Go and see the kind of intimidation that Museveni have ordered the military and the police to intimidate this young man. Go to Uganda. Are you on social media? Aren't you following the news? Go on social media right now as I'm speaking with you now. Go and search Bobby Wine. Go and search Uganda news. And you will see the kind of intimidation that Museveni have commanded his military and the police to intimidate to the extent of throwing tear gas into the midst of Bobby Wine's campaign. African Union will never condemn that. Ghana will never condemn that. ECOWAS will never condemn that. But let the military take over right now. They will condemn. They will condemn it right now. Mwah. Go and see. Go and see what is happening in Uganda as I'm speaking with you now. Museveni said, "Why drive away experienced men like him? Stupid man. With your experience, for all this period that you have been in that office, for the past 30 to 40 years that Museveni has been in that office, how have the people of Uganda, what kind of development has he given to the people of Uganda? How progressive has the country Uganda progressed? We living in a continent led by hypocrites. Recently, look at what was happening in Cameroon. Paul Biya never agreed. The people went on the street to protest. The military and the police were ordered to go after the people. Look at what happened in Cameroon until the people themselves gave up. Now that old man is still in office. African Union would never condemn. ECOWAS will never condemn. Ghana will never condemn. Let me put that aside. Let's go to our dear country or our fellow Nigeria, our fellow brothers, Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Nigeria as I'm speaking with you now. Nigeria, terrorists are killing people. I mean, some call it genocide. It's happening in Nigeria. Unless you don't follow geopolitics or African news, African politics news, and I'm sure you know this. Go to Nigeria. How people, these terrorists, bad people, are claiming lives, are destroying. People can be kidnapping people. They can wake up, all these terrorists or stateless people can just barge into a community, take the lives of many people, take their properties. They can barge into a school, kidnap the students. They can barge into a church, kill people. Oh my goodness. Have you heard Ghana telling the Nigerian government that, hey, you are responsible for the safetyness of your people, so you should do things right to secure or to make sure your people are safe? Have you heard Ghana releasing any statement? No. Have you heard African Union telling the Nigerian government that, hey, Tinubu, you are responsible for the well-being and the welfare of the people of Nigeria? What is happening is inhumane. So Tinubu, sit up. You and your government should sit up for the safetyness of the people of Nigeria. Have you heard Ghana? Have you heard Ghana releasing a statement? Have you heard ECOWAS releasing a statement? Have you heard African Union releasing a statement telling the Nigerian government to be active, to be proactive? No. We are hypocrite and idiot on this continent. Our leaders, African leaders, hypocrite and idiot. But let the military take over in Nigeria right now. Let's assume we just wake up tomorrow to hear that the military has taken over the country, Nigeria. You will hear idiots like Ghana leaders issuing a statement. We are condemning the military. You know, me bo fuama and some no and to me ma and some nam abegu me bo. My goodness. We are sick as a continent. We can't help solve our problems at home. We just sit and act as if we don't know what is happening to our neighbors. So we will sit for it to get to a point where it'll get out of hand. Then now we act as if we care. Or say, okay, calm down, bro. It's sad. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. African leaders, them no get sense. Let me calm down. Africa, we don't have leaders. So I have to stop using the word African leaders. Share this video for me, okay? If you just join me, kindly share this video for me. Africa, we don't have leaders. We have cartels. We have a group of businessmen in office. Cartel of businessmen. We have cartel of businessmen in office. We don't have leaders. Because how can Ghana, look at the distance between Ghana and Nigeria. For something to be happening in Nigeria, Lady Chan, thank you very much. You're welcome, my dear. Just look at the distance between Ghana and Nigeria. We are more or less like brothers. Now there are over millions of Nigerians in Ghana. There are millions of Ghanaians also in Nigeria. Look at the situation and what is happening in Nigeria right now. Asian, you're welcome. Thank you very much for the gift. Look at what is happening in Nigeria right now. It has to take Donald Trump all the way in America to come out to say that, oh, Nigeria, why are you doing A, B, C, D, or why is the Nigerian government sitting down unconcerned for people to be taken or for people to be by like that? It has to take Donald Trump. Look at the distance between Nigeria and America. But Donald Trump all the way in America have seen what is happening and have issued a statement, a concern statement. We be fools. We're not serious. We don't get sense. Ghana, the leadership of Ghana, have not seen what is happening in Nigeria to call the government of Nigeria to ask him or to tell him to be proactive, to make sure that they protect and secure the lives and properties of the citizens. The Ghanaian government have not seen it. No. They are not aware. The Foreign Affairs Minister Okujeto Ablakwa have not seen what is happening in Nigeria to call the Nigerian government to be active or proactive. No. But let us wake up tomorrow to see that, oh, there is a military takeover in Nigeria. Quickly, you will see their hypocrisy showing up. Oh, Ghana condemns military. Nonsense. African Union, you will never hear of African Union. Now that things are messing up in Nigeria, now that the people of Nigeria, their lives are at stake, now that people are not safe in Nigeria, students are not safe at school, people are not safe at their religious gatherings, churches. You've been seeing some of the videos. People are not safe in Nigeria. African Union can never issue the statement to call the leadership or to call the president Tinubu to tell him to be proactive and make sure that he protects the people's life in Nigeria, because it is his responsibility, and that is why the people voted for him. You will never hear of African leader or African Union issuing a statement. Let me put African Union aside. You will never hear of EXOWAS issuing a statement calling Tinubu or the government of Nigeria to be proactive to protect the life of the people of Nigeria. You will never hear them. But let's hear that, oh, there is a military takeover in Nigeria. Quickly, they will issue their stupidity. They will issue nonsense, telling us that we condemn Toto and Tom. I don't know how to insult that much, so the insult is not coming. We are not serious. That is why I always love this reggae music. Not every white man is my enemy. Not every black man is my brother. Who sang that song? Kindly remember me. Not every white man is my enemy. Not every black man is my brother. Because we've made it clear that we Africans cannot come together to solve our problems. No, we can't do that. Look at, a country like China. Said countryman say, my brother, my enemy by Lucky Dube. Thank you very much. We are our own enemies. Cap G, I see you. We are our own enemies. A country like China, population over 1.something billion, close to the population of Africa, has managed to have one military force. Listen to me carefully. A country like China, with a population of over close to African population, has managed to have one military force. A country like China has managed to have one military force. Recently, they displayed their military, and I said they had the military parade, and they showcased to the world how prepared they are. So if you are a fool, if you are a moron, if you are animal, and you think you can take advantage or you can bring your nonsense on them, China, then they are making you aware that whatever you think you have, they also have it in abundance. Yes, we are living in a world of no nonsense. For peace to reign, if you have a gun, I have to also have a gun. Peace will reign. Africa have not wake up to that yet. I mean, before you don't come to realization, say, so when you possess a gun, I have to also possess a gun. Once you have a gun, I have a gun, peace will reign. But you won't possess a gun and will ask me not to possess a gun and expect me to agree that there will be peace. No. What if one day you just wake up and then intimidate me with your gun? That is why a country like China, with that population, have managed to have one military force and have put themselves together. Recently, they had their military parade. They showcased to the world how prepared they are. So if you want peace, maintain your corner and let them maintain their corner. Don't bring your stupidity to them, because they are also well prepared. A continent like Africa, is not able to come up with one military force. No. To solve their own problem. A continent like Africa is not able to come up with one military force. Let's put that aside. We have divisions. West African countries are not able to come up with one military force to protect, to fight the stateless people, to fight insecurities. A continent, West Africa alone, we are not able to come up with that. West Africa is not able to come up with one military force. We were on this continent and we all witnessed what was happening in Burkina Faso. How stateless people, how these terrorists were disturbing and destroying and taking the lives of the people of Burkina Faso. Ghana and Burkina Faso shares border. Ghana never cares. Ghana never mind. Ghana acted as if we've not seen what was happening in Burkina Faso. Until it got to a point that Ibrahim Traore and his men has to take over. Right after they took over, now we start to care about them, sending delegations over there to go and talk to them, for them to give power back to civilian rule, for them to give power back to democratic rule. Nonsense. So all you care is democratic or civilian leadership. You don't care what actually that democratic or civilian leadership offers the people. You don't care. All you care is democratic or civilian people have to be in office and be speaking grammars. Nonsense. That is all what you cares. All what ECOWAS cares is democratic people should be in office. All what ECOWAS cares is civilian leadership should be in office. Whether they are there doing what they're supposed to do, being responsible, serving the people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't mind. They don't care whatever is happening. Once there is a civilian leadership or there is a democratic leadership, they are okay with that. Even if the democratic leader or the civilian leader is maltreating, taking the people for granted, messing up in office, they don't care. All they care is for a civilian leader or the democratic leader should be in office. That is the only thing they care. So, Burkina Faso have been facing these insecurities year in, year out. Decades over decades. Ghana never cares. Until Ibrahim Traore and his men took over. Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. Now they form alliance. Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. Now they form alliance. If you touch one, you touch all. Now these three countries have formed alliance. Now you touch one, you touch all. These three countries have formed alliance. As a West Africa, as ECOWAS, we are not able to come up with one. We are not able to form alliance, having one military, so that whatever happens to the other, it affects us. So once Nigeria is facing terrorism disturbances, if Nigeria don't have the military to that equivalent to the terrorists or can't fight them, Ghana will be in, Togo will be in, Cameroon will be in, Cote d'Ivoire will be in. We join hands together, then we go to Nigeria, we help them to fight these stateless people, we make sure peace prevails, we make sure the people are safe, lives are protected, then we go. No, we don't care. We are sitting down and waiting for Donald Trump to come all the way from America with his people. You see, at times we shouldn't be blaming the white. I have stopped blaming the white man. I've stopped blaming the Europeans and Americans. I've stopped blaming them. I have stopped blaming the Europeans and Americans. I have stopped blaming them. No, we ourselves, we are fools. We are not ready to be humans. And for that matter, whatever or however they are treating us, we deserve it. If you are not ready to put yourself together to protect yourself, protect your people, and you want somebody to come outside to come and protect and do that for you, and you expect the person to come and do that for free, nah, you'll be mumu. You don't get sense. You are not ready to protect your home as a father, as a leader of the house, as a father. You're not ready to put in measures to protect your home, your house, your children, your family, your wife, your properties. You are not ready to do that. You sit unconcerned and wait for things to mess up. You expect people to come outside to come and then secure or make sure your home is safe. When they come, they will definitely take something in exchange. Yes, when they come, they will definitely take something in exchange of coming to protect or make sure that your home is safe for you, they will take something. So recently, I was reading some nonsense on social media. America has an interest. Donald Trump, trying to put it out there that America will come in and then protect and save Nigerians. Donald Trump has an interest. Mumu people, your interest. What is your interest? You don't have interest of protecting your own people. You don't have interest of securing the lives and the properties of your own people. You are sitting down unconcerned, and you expect America should just come in as a good Samaritan. In this world currently, in the age we are not living in a Samaritan world. Whatever America will come and offer you, they will take something in replace. African leaders will sit unconcerned. African leaders will sit and watch people lives to be claimed. Terrorists will be disturbing people. They will never issue a statement. They will never show concern. They are sitting down waiting for Europeans and Americans to show concern. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Have you heard a statement from Ghana? Have you heard a statement from our foreign leaders? Our foreign minister, Okujeto Blakwa. Have you heard a statement from Okujeto Blakwa? Have you heard a statement from African Union? Have you heard a statement from ECOWAS condemning what is happening in Nigeria? Have you heard a statement from them? No. It has to take Donald Trump all the way in America for him to show that or to tweet that they are aware of what is happening in Nigeria. How people's lives are being killed, how people are being killed, how people's lives are being destroyed, how homes, people are being kidnapped. It has to take Donald Trump all the way in America to show this concern. Hey, my godfather is here. Nana, you are welcome. Nana, I'm honored you are watching me. My father is here. Nana, I am here for Jana. And Kwaswa Hini of Dumesa. Nana, you are welcome. When the civilian leaders are messing up in office, ECOWAS don't care. African leaders don't care. When civilian leaders are messing up in office, they don't care. They won't show any concern. They won't release any statement to condemn. Take your time, go on social media and go and see or watch what is happening in Tanzania. You just take your mobile phone, go on social media, go and read and monitor what is happening in Tanzania. Have you heard anything from any African leader? No, they don't care. People are being killed. People are being, the military and the policemen are going after people, beating them, killing. Many youth have died. Innocent youth have died in Tanzania. All because there has been an election and the people think the verdict is not what they expect, or the verdict is not, they don't agree with that, with the outcome of the election, and they descended on the street to protest. Protest is the constitutional right of every citizen in any so-called democratic or any so-called civilian country. So the people has every right to go on the street to protest. Go and see how they are being handled in Tanzania. No African leader, no ECOWAS leader, no Ghana leader has issued a statement to condemn what is happening. Recently, look at what happened in Togo. The people, after Foreign Asingbe now have willed the country to himself and his family, the people descended on the street to protest against that constitutional coup led by Foreign Asingbe. The people descended on the street to protest. Go and watch the videos of what happened in Togo. In Togo, you can be in your house and the military will enter there, come and just pull you out, lash you, and leave you like that. So in order not for you to be lashed by the military, you have to write in front of your door, "Déjà frappé," already beaten, so that when they reach there, they will pass by. African leaders would never, African Union will never condemn it. ECOWAS will never condemn it. They will sit unconcerned. But let's hear that there is a military takeover in Togo. Quickly, you hear our foreign minister. My father is here, so you let me manage my words. I would have given it to you to this afternoon. My father is here, so let me manage my words. No Ghanaian leader. Togo, from Ghana to Togo, just a flower. From Ghana to Togo is just a stone throw. We saw whatever was happening in the news. No Ghanaian leader, managed to even made a post or tweeted. No. Yes, déjà frappé. In Togo, when the military is being deployed to come and lash you people, they don't mind coming into your homes, pulling you out, giving you lashes, and then just leaving you like that. So in order not to be beaten, You have to write in front of the entrance of your house, "Deja frappé," meaning already beaten. As for that, when you write it there, when they get there, they will pass by. Eliko says, yes, Togo is like that. Okay. I won't sit here and lie to you. African leaders never care. All because a so-called democratic leader is in office messing up. They don't care. They are okay with that. A so-called civilian, leader is in office messing up. They don't care. They will never issue any statement. They are okay. I thank the military leaders in Guinea-Bissau. God bless them for taking over. Do you know what would have happened in Guinea-Bissau after election? The Electoral Commission have not come out to declare the winner. Have not come out. They are now collating all the results just for the incumbent and opposition leaders, all of them, both of them, to declare themselves winners. Do you know what would have happened? African leaders would never have issued statement, a word of caution to signal to the leader or to the current incumbent president that, hey, why should you do this? There is an election, or there is you guys just finished voting. The Electoral Commission is doing their work. They are not done. Why are you people claiming I'm the winner? I'm the winner. So you people should calm down and wait for the Electoral Commission to finish its work or their job and to declare the winner. African Union will never issue a statement. ECOWAS will never issue any statement. They are just sitting and watching unconcerned. So one day we'll just wake up and then we'll hear in the news that there is a destabilization, or there is mass. There is a fight. There is party A, party B in Guinea-Bissau fighting each other. The supporters of party A, the supporters of leader A, supporters of leader B are fighting and killing each other, all because all of them claims they've won election in Guinea-Bissau, and for that matter, there is chaos in Guinea-Bissau. They are killing themselves. African leaders will be quiet. African leaders will be sitting there watching them, unconcerned. Idiots. So the military sensed what can happen, and the military reasoned, and the military quickly took over power from the incumbent leader, and then have now stabilized everything in the country. Close all the borders, shut down everything, and now peace is reigning in Guinea-Bissau. As I'm speaking with you now, when you go to Guinea-Bissau, there is peace in the country. Everywhere quiet. It's all because of the reasonable decision of the military guys. Because there could have been chaos in Guinea-Bissau. Because after election, the Electoral Commission haven't declared a winner, and all opposition and incumbent are claiming they are winners. What will happen? You can imagine what is ahead of them. So the military has done well for coming in, taking the power from the incumbent, because you are a fool. You are a fool. You that is in power have to make sure that peace reigns. You are claiming a winner whilst the results are not ready. You are a fool. So the military has taken over. Just for us to wake up to hear from Ghana that we condemn the military. Let me read the nonsense from Ghana, from foreign minister. Let me read the nonsense from foreign minister. Okuja told you on your own. We didn't send you to release this. Press release. Ghana condemns military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. Accra, 26 November 2025. The government of the Republic of Ghana strongly and unequivocally condemns the coup d'etat carried out by elements of military in the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. The unconstitutional usurpation of authority represents a direct assault on democratic nonsense, democratic governance. I'm coming. And disrupt the electoral process that followed the peaceful conduct of presidential and legislative election on 23rd November 2025. The government of Ghana views this development with profound concern and expresses deep dissatisfaction at the brazen attempt. Just writing English. No need to read this. Just writing of English and then issuing nonsense statement, useless statement. You that your friend is Ibrahim Traore, you are condemning the military takeover. When we talk of hypocrisy, Africans are number one hypocrite on this planet. You, Ghana government, your body is Ibrahim Traore. You are condemning the military takeover somewhere. At the inauguration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ibrahim Traore was invited. You are condemning the military takeover elsewhere. Hypocrisy, hypocrisy. You that your friend is Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore, is he a man of God? Is he is he an evangelist? James Duku, you're welcome. I see you. Share this video for me. We are hypocrites. Africa, we are our own enemies. The reason why I've stopped blaming the white man. No. We are our own enemies. Okay? Yes. We are the cause of our own downfall. Also, my brother, you're welcome. We are the cause of our own downfall. Why is Ibrahim Traore your friend? Why? The government of Ghana should come and explain to us the reason why they hold Ibrahim Traore in high esteem. They welcome him, but they condemning the military men that have taken over in Guinea-Bissau. The government of Ghana should come and explain to us why. Because the reason why Ibrahim Traore is in office today is similarly, or is almost the same. The reason why the military of Guinea-Bissau have also taken over. It's almost the same, if not the same, something like that. Because if not the taking over by the military in Guinea-Bissau, we would have been hearing chaos in the news today or in the few days coming. Because there's been election. The Electoral Commission is now putting their results together. They've not declared a winner. Now Party A says they are the winner. Party B says they are the winner. Both incumbent and in opposition says they are the winners. So you can imagine what will happen in the next coming days. If the Electoral Commission comes out to declare declare the results, and it doesn't go in favor of one party, or whether the opposition or whether the incumbent, you can imagine what will happen. So it is best for the military to come in as soon as possible, take over the country, because even you, the incumbent, you don't know what you are doing. You are just occupying office. Mumu people. You are just occupying office. We don't know what you are doing over there. You are just occupying office for occupying sake. So the military in Guinea-Bissau have to come inside, make sure they take over, make sure they maintain, they stabilize everything before the next move. Just for Ghana, the most Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana has become the most hypocritical country on this continent. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, the country that had, the first African country to have her independence. This country, Ghana, should have been, let me say, how should I even put it? All other African countries should have been learning from Ghana's development, from Ghana's governance, from Ghana's administrative. All African countries should have been learning from Ghana, reading how Ghana is making it, learning from Ghana. The rest of African countries, they should be learning from Ghana. And it saddens me, it pains me that when a man dies, he dies with his vision. When a man dies, he dies with their vision. The moment Kwame Nkrumah died, that was the end of Ghana. The day Kwame Nkrumah died, that was the end of Ghana. The day Kwame Nkrumah died, that was the end of Ghana. Ghana has now become the most hypocritical country on this continent, Africa. Do you think, let's assume Kwame Nkrumah should be the head of Ghana, or should be leading this country today? What is happening in Nigeria wouldn't have happened. Let's assume or imagine Kwame Nkrumah should be alive and leading this country. Yes, should he be alive, he will be old enough not to be able to be president. But let's say his ideologies, let's assume we have a president that have the Kwame Nkrumah's ideologies, that has the Kwame Nkrumah's vision of uniting this African country, uniting Africa, making sure that we have one Africa, United States of Africa. What is happening in Nigeria wouldn't have happened. What was happening in Burkina Faso wouldn't have happened. What is happening in so many African countries wouldn't have happened. Africa would have been united by now. Africa would have had a united military force that would have been fighting any insecurity that every country is fighting. We wouldn't be sitting here and be calling for outsiders, Europeans, Americans, Chinese, Russians. We wouldn't be sitting here and be calling them to come to our aid, to help us to fight our insecurities. No, we wouldn't have gotten to that point. Should Kwame Nkrumah's ideologies, should the leaders, any of our current or recent leaders in African continent roaming up and down, speaking vernaculars, speaking vocabularies, speaking grammars, speaking literatures, should any of them have the ideologies and the vision of Kwame Nkrumah, we wouldn't have gotten to a point that something is happening in Nigeria, just a stone throw country from Ghana. Something is happening in Nigeria, and African leaders will be sitting unconcerned for Donald Trump all the way in America to show concern. No. We wouldn't have been. We wouldn't have gotten to this point. No. We wouldn't have gotten to this point. But the moment a man dies, the man dies with his vision. So Nkrumah is gone, and that vision is gone. All those who claim to be loving Nkrumah, they are just capitalizing on the love of the people, or they are just using that as a bait to win the people who love Nkrumah on their side. That's all. That's all. All those who claim to love Nkrumah, to love Nkrumah's ideologies, to love Nkrumah's vision, they don't love Nkrumah in reality. They just capitalize, or they just use that as a bait to win the people who love Nkrumah, to win them to vote for them. That's all. After those people vote for them, they throw Nkrumah's ideologies or they throw Nkrumah's visions away somewhere and be doing what they want. We are not serious. We're serious as a continent. The terrorists or these terrorists in Nigeria that are disturbing the people of Nigeria, if you watch some of the videos, it will sadden. It's so sad. If you watch some of the videos, how can I live on my own continent? How can I live in my own country and I'm not safe? I will just sleep. I'm going into your room in the evening. You can't guarantee tomorrow. Once I'm in my own country, let's say it's evening time, going into my room, going to bed, I can't guarantee whether I will wake up in the next morning or not, because you don't know when the terrorists can barge into your homes and then come and claim your lives and come and burn this house, burn or kidnap your children, Oh my goodness. On my own country, on my own continent, and up to date, up to now, African Union or African countries don't know how to come together, put themselves together to help Nigeria to solve this problem. No, everybody is sitting unconcerned. We don't care. It is Nigeria. It is not us. We are waiting for Donald Trump to send his people from all the way from America to come and save Nigeria. And when military takes over, you see them issuing statements. Animals, mumu people. And when military takes over, you see them issuing statements. You see, some of us, when you see us talking like this, it doesn't mean we support military takeover completely. No, but I will support a military takeover than a civilian leadership messing up. I will support the military takeover. I will support the military to take over. I will support military coup than a civilian to mess up. Civilian governance or democratic governance to mess up. I'll support the military leadership. Yes. Ever since Ibrahim Traore took over, ever since Niger, Mali, ever since they took over, go and check whether they've been disturbed by terrorists or they've been disturbed by these stateless people. Go and check the level of their security measures. As I'm speaking with you now, go and check. Nana, thank you for the gift. Ever since Ibrahim Traore took over, ever since Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, ever since the military took over, go and check their level of security, the security measures they put in place, and compare it to when the so-called civilian leaders or democratic leaders were in power. Go and do the math. Go and do the comparison, and then come and tell me whether it makes sense to support them or not. Cheer. Paul Biya is still in office. Paul Biya is in office. How does this make sense? Paul Biya is in office. And Paul Biya is not in office because the people voted for Paul Biya. No, because Paul Biya is just in office because they've orchestrated the system in a way that they will manipulate the system to maintain or to remain in office. Yes. Paul Biya will be in office not because the people democratically or the people willingly, the people happily voted for Paul Biya to be in office to lead them. What has Paul Biya got to offer the people of Cameroon at this age of 93 or 92? What has Paul Biya got to offer the people of Cameroon? Tell me. Paul Biya has been in office over 40 years now. What has he got to offer? Somebody who cannot bath on his own. Paul Biya cannot bath on his own. Somebody who cannot clean his own anus when he finishes, visiting the toilet. He cannot clean his own anus. Paul Biya. Oh no, no reasonable citizen will vote for Paul Biya. But the system has been orchestrated to the extent that that puppet will still be in office. That, dictator, that ancestor, that you don't want him or her to be in office, but he will be there, and you have no power. And when you descend on the street to protest, to show your anger, they will deploy military and police to come after you. And you want me to sit here and blame the white man? Oh, white man is very wicked. White man is very wicked. The white man is the reason why Africa is not developing. No. If you have that mindset, my brother, you better change that mindset, okay? No. We are the cause of our own problem. We are the cause of our own downfall. We are our own enemies. I will not blame any white man again. No. I will not blame any white man again. I will blame us, we Africans. The fact that when it comes to our security, we cannot come together, build a united security force. Even West African countries cannot come together to build a united security force to fight our own insecurities in our region. That should tell you that we are Mumu people. We don't get sense. People just come and speak English and win power, win office, take contracts, makes money, go out of office and enjoy their life. That's all. That's all. We are not serious to build a continent, to build Africa. No. We are not serious. We are not serious. Stop blaming the white man. Do your best. Do what you can and then live your life. If it goes well for you, fine. If it doesn't go well for you, fine. If you die, you live. That is what I've made my mind now. I'll do my best. My little corner, the little impact that I can make, I'll try my best, and then make sure that I make an impact. If I leave, I leave. No. We are the cause of our own downfall. Yeah. We be Mumu people. A country called Nigeria, population over 200 million, are telling me that Tinubu is the preferred man to lead them. What are you telling me? We be Mumu people. Nigeria, with the population of over 200 million, are telling me that at the end of the day, the rational and the reasonable citizens of Nigeria went to the ballot box to choose Tinubu. This continent is a playing field. This continent is a playing grounds, okay? This continent is a playing field. We are comedians. We are content creators on this continent. Africa is a content creation continent. Take this from me. The skeptic, my brother, you're welcome. Africa is a content creation continent. For Paul Biya to be in office, for Museveni to be in office, for mention them, for Tinubu to be in office, Africa is a content creating continent. We are not serious. The moment an energetic, reasonable, rational thinker Ibrahim Traoré took over in Burkina Faso, the first measure the most important measures he put in place is the safetyness and the security of the people of Burkina Faso. So he sat down and realized that the remaining African countries are useless. They don't think, they don't reason. And for that matter, even when he goes to them and then suggests to them that let's come together and build one united military force to fight to fight insecurities or to fight security threats in our continent, these people are not ready to reason with me. So let me ignore them and go all the way to Putin, sit with Putin, tell him that, Mr. Putin, I am a young man, my country is, dying, the people of my country are not safe. And I see that you can help me because for all these years, the so-called civilian or the democratic leaders have been going to the Europeans and Americans, France, and they seem not to care. They pretend, but they are not doing anything to save or to secure the life of the people. And for that matter, I'm not ready to go that tangent again. There is a saying that if you keep on doing the same thing, don't expect different results. And for that matter, I've part ways with them. I'm coming to you. Please, the life of my people are at stake. Terrorists are disturbing my people in Burkina Faso. Help me with ammunition, security measures. Help me with equipment. And how do you call it? Putin said, "My brother, calm down, calm down. My brother, calm down." Putin said, "Traore, calm down, calm down. Relax, relax. I did for you. I did for you. Now go and see Burkina Faso. The people are safe." When was the last time you heard in the news that number of terrorists have barged into a town, a community, a village in Burkina Faso? When was the last time you heard that? No. Because as I'm speaking with you now, when you go to Burkina Faso, there are drones in the skies monitoring every movement, every length and breadth of the corner, so of the country. So before you a terrorist, open your heart to draw your head up to think of going somewhere. Your boss said, your boss said, Ibrahim Traore or taking over in Burkina Faso. Bra at to travel a woody for a kunkum Burkina Faso for a duo. Not civilian leadership or civilian government. So many years. I try say hypocritically. As a dormo fighting over granted press conference. You see, it's unfortunate that this number of people have been killed by terrorists, but you know, the government is not sitting on aloof or not sitting unconcerned. We are trying our best. Today, we are calling number of military men to go there to make sure when Ibrahim Traore took over, he parted ways with France and the Europeans and the so-called Americans. He said, "Hey, my people, if we keep on doing the same thing, we will not get different results. So all the troops of France in this country, you people should work out." Then he went to Russia, sat down with Putin, made it known to Putin that, "Putin, my people are not safe. Help me. We are in the modern world. Help me with your sophisticated, weapons, so that I can help secure my territory, secure the life of my people." Now, as I'm speaking with you now, if you go to Burkina Faso, they have drones that are in the airspace monitoring movement of the so-called stateless people. Monitoring the movement of stateless people, terrorists, monitoring every corner, all the villages and the communities that these stateless people claimed or took over. All of them have been reclaimed. The security people have taken over all these communities. They are protecting them 24/7. Go to in Nigeria right now, as I'm speaking with you now. Military men don't have even proper ammunition to fight terrorists. No. Go to Nigeria and see. You are on social media. Pay attention to the Nigerian armies. They are even calling Jesus. Recently I watched a video. A Nigerian army is holding a gun, but is calling on Jesus to come and help them and save them, because these terrorists have sophisticated machines, have weapons that the Nigerian armies don't have. Not because the Nigerian armies cannot have, but the Nigerian government is not ready to equip the Nigerian military men, is not ready to equip the Nigerian security force, the military, the air force. They are not ready to equip them for them to fight these terrorists, to save and secure the life of the people. No, the government is not ready to do that. African Union is not ready to say anything. ECOWAS is not ready to say anything. Ghana is not ready to say anything. They are not ready to condemn anything. They are just sitting there, stupidly waiting for military to take over from the country Nigeria, and then they will come and issue a statement. "Oh, Ghana government condemn animals. Bemi saw me." That the facha mwate. And somebody be na pufu. And yes, I not tell me. Na somebody be na pufu. And I papa hwɛ me na ye bia fo gya na hwɛ me nti me manage me west. Yes aka okuje to black one. Why ni tiri ho say mirror of justice. Ka me de be man woto. And so me papa hwɛ me nti no, me slow down. Obende papa hwɛ me. Bufu aweho. It's sad. Ubepie continent say Africa so a. Ye niam che say de adwene na yetirim. And so ye ne claim si yakɔ school. Ye claim si at Brofo, ye claim si akoko universities and abobo degrees and PhDs as African politicians abobo certificate achire wa. Obeka say, "Hey, uyemba shew." Also Abuaje say, "Use my name to insult them la." They deserve more than insult. African leaders deserve more than insult. African leaders, they deserve more than insult. Eti ebi amina min di mwatem obi di mwatem amin ko kanje ni pakwa se wonjaida mema ni pakwa di mwatem. When a civilian leader is in office messing up, they will never question that civilian leader. They will never condemn what he's doing. They will never issue a statement to tell him that, no, this is not what the people voted for you for. That is not how you govern. No, 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 no. Do this, do that, do this, do that. So that the people can have confidence or can have trust in us. They will never do that. They will never do that. African leaders, civilian, the so-called African Union, ECOWAS, they will be seeing or they will be watching what a civilian leader is in office messing up. They will never condemn them. When I watch videos of what happened in Togo, oh my goodness. When I watch videos of what is happening in Tanzania, oh my goodness. When I watch videos of what is happening in Nigeria, oh my, what is happening in Nigeria can never happen in Burkina Faso today as I'm speaking with you. It can never happen. What is happening in Nigeria can never happen in Burkina Faso today as I'm speaking with you. It can never happen. What is happening in Tanzania can never happen in Burkina Faso as I'm speaking with you today. It can never happen. But you people claim, oh, democratic leadership is the best. Oh, civilian leadership is the best. So we should all support the civilian leadership. We should all, hey, the civilian leadership or civilian rule has become a cartel of businessmen forming political parties, coming to win power, make money out of it. Yeah, I will do a video in my next, live. The lithium deal that the previous administration was bargaining around 10%, that we Ghanaians were annoyed that it doesn't make sense. This NDC administration is negotiating something around 5%. Let me put that aside. We will come there. We will come there. My brothers and sisters, you see, one thing is that the people don't know what is going on, what is happening around them. The reason why Ghana is safe, the reason why we claim Ghana is a peaceful country is that majority of the people in this country don't know what is happening around them, what is going on. The day they wake up to understand the reality of what is happening, Kenya is very small. What will happen in this country? Huh? The way the people of this country will wake up against their leadership, what has been happening in Kenya is small. It's small. Ghana's problem is the politicians have managed to cover the people's eye with the party's love. That is our problem here. In Kenya, it's not like that. Ghanaians have been blinded with the love for their politicians. So they love their party, they love their politicians to the extent that whatever mess they are messing up, they don't see it. They only come to their senses when their party is in opposition. That is when they come to their senses. We will talk about that in the next live video, okay? That will be a topic for another discussion. What kind of people are we? A small continent, or let me say this continent, a continent that have only 1.4 billion, or let me say roughly 1.5 billion population. Problem day in, day out. Insecurity. Go to Sudan right now and see what is happening in Sudan. Go to Sudan and see what is happening in Sudan. You are on social media, so I won't ask you to go to Sudan. No, just go to your phone. Go to your phone. Search Sudan and see and watch what is happening in Sudan. Is this a problem? Can this be solved within a twinkle of an eye blink? It can be solved. What is happening in Nigeria? It is nothing to be worried about. It can be solved. What is happening in Nigeria can be solved. But we have people that makes us believe or think that they are there for us. No, they are not there for us. They are not there for the betterment of the people. They don't actually care. They are rather there to make money business-wise and then leave office. But in the name of diplomacy and diplomatic nonsense, you can just, if you have something to say, just request. I'll pick you, okay? Oh, baby, can I request a brass or my pick you? Why? So, person can be just request. The request button. I'll pick you. No, I can't do person. To the military men in Guinea-Bissau, if the foreign affairs minister says he condemns the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau, me, I don't know anything about it. Me, I don't condemn it, okay? To the military men in Guinea-Bissau, are you promoting coup d'etat or speaking against it? To the military men in Guinea-Bissau, if the foreign affairs minister of Ghana says he condemns the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau, he is speaking from his head. He's alone. He's on his own. Me, I don't condemn it. I'm not part of it. And I'm sure many over here, if you are here and you condemn the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau, let me know. So Hannah said, if you are here and you condemn the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau, right, put it at the comment section, let me know. If you are here, hey, Ghanani, do you condemn it? Do you condemn the military takeover? Let me know at the comment section. Me, I don't condemn it. Because the military has made or have taken the wise decision. 99 Angels says, I support them. Piao. Because the military has taken the reasonable decision in Guinea-Bissau. Why can we have an election? The electoral commission has not come out with the results. Each parties or each leaders are claiming to be winners. Do you know, or do you I mean, do you think at all? Do you know what would have happened in the coming days? There could have been chaos in that country. People would have lost their life because the supporters of Party A and the supporters of Party B would definitely clash. So it is reasonable for the military to come in and take over. You, Ghana government or Ghana foreign minister, you better condemn what is going on in Burkina Faso, in Nigeria. Ghana government, you better condemn what is going on in Nigeria. What is Burkina Faso still on my mouth? Issue a statement and condemn what is going on in Nigeria. And tell Tinubu to be proactive. And tell Tinubu to equip the military, to equip the armed force, to provide them the sophisticated weapons to go out there and then secure the people, to fight the stateless people, to make sure the people are safe, the lives and properties of the people are safe. Issue a statement and tell them, leave Guinea-Bissau alone. There is an ant, even Guinea-Bissau. An ant have not lost his or her life in Guinea-Bissau. The people of Guinea-Bissau are safe. Issue a statement to Tanzania and go to Uganda right now as I'm speaking with you. Let me show you something. Gonja say I support them. I say Gonja. Let me show you people something. Let me take you people to Uganda right now. Let me take you to Uganda. I'm coming. Let me show you something from Uganda. I'm coming. Let me show you something from Uganda. There is an upcoming election in Uganda. Watch this or read this. Why is this not showing up? There is an upcoming election in Uganda. Look at what is happening in Uganda. Is this what you call democracy? Look at what is happening in Uganda. When you go to Uganda right now, over 300 opposition supporters detained. Those detained include campaign coordinators, wines aides, official and ordinary supporters. Go to Uganda right now. Their election is in next year, 2026. So all the parties are campaigning. The biggest or the largest opposition leader, Bobby Wine, when you watch some of the videos, it's sad how the current president, Museveni, has instructed the military and the police to intimidate the opposition party, even at their campaign grounds, to the extent of going there to throw tear gas. At times they will block them on their way going to campaign. At times they will block them on their way. Go and follow Uganda politics on social media and you see what is going on. African Union is aware. They will never condemn what is happening. Under normal circumstances, we are about to have an election. Everybody has their right to campaign, to tell the people their message. Go to Uganda and see how the government, led by Museveni, is intimidating the opposition leader, blocking them, not allowing them to go to their various territories or regions to go and do their campaign, throwing tear gas into the supporters or the audience of the opposition leader, arresting the people of the opposition leader, intimidating them, all because he is in power. ECOWAS will never issue a statement. Ghana will never issue a statement. African Union will never issue a statement. But let's wake up tomorrow to hear that the military has taken over in Uganda, and you will see Onyegbemi, Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister, Onyegbemi, African Union, Onyegbemi ECOWAS, you will see them issuing the statement. Avo. Let me show you another one here. I'm coming. I have more to show you. I'm coming. Let's go here. This continent is not serious. Check it. Puto. I'm coming. Let me show you one here. Bobby Wine and his team are always met with tear gas and live bullets on their peaceful campaign by M7 goons. Go and watch how the incumbent leader in Uganda is intimidating, preventing the opposition leaders from selling their message to the people. Is this what we call democracy? Is this what we classify as democracy? Nonsense crazy. It doesn't end there. Let me show you something here. I'm coming. Let me show you something here. No, not this one. I'm not looking for this one. Let me show you something here. Not this one. I'm coming. Let me take you here. No, not this one. I'm coming. I have something to show you here. I'm coming. Tanzania. Let me take you to Tanzania. That woman in Tanzania. Oh, it's not on this phone. Let me see if I will see it here. That woman in Tanzania, a heartless woman in Tanzania, who doesn't care about the lives of the people of Tanzania. Oh my goodness. It seems I didn't load that picture on this phone. Let me leave it like that. Let me leave it like that. All this is happening here on the continent, and no African leaders are not ready to add up their voice to correct their fellow civilian leaders. No. Instead of, Ghana, president of Ghana, or the foreign affairs minister of Ghana, instead of the government of Ghana, the government of Kenya, and other governments to caution their fellow civilian leaders or their fellow president that we've been monitoring what is happening in your country, and it's not well. It's not good. That is not why the people choose you guys to lead. That is not the reason why you are in office. Instead of cautioning them and then telling them to be responsible, to be proactive, to lead well, so that the people can have confidence in them, so that they can all build the better African that we all cry for, they will never issue any statement. They will be sitting there unconcerned. But the moment military takes over, now they will come out and be issuing statement. Nonsense. This government is not serious. You hail coup maker Traore of Burkina Faso, worship him like a god, but condemn the one who has torpedoed the government in Guinea-Bissau. Hypocrite. This is a statement coming from one man called PK Sapon. Hypocrisy at the highest level. If you have something to say, just request. I'll pick you, okay? If you come here, you have 1 minute to come and say what you want to say. We are not serious as a continent. We be mumu people. We are not serious. The name Nyansa. Also, my brother, you are welcome. Flow for me.
That's it. Make you know big of food. Penny. What's a Ghana? You will quote and now it my guy Ghana, yes. Now, coat of arm, no care about my friend of Cody. Ona Ukura is coat of arm. Now, Cody symbolizes this shit. Cody when is what Cody are what was so idea man. Cody we deserve all these attributions. You deserve no, Gabi. You need vision. You need determined. Say, you need confidence. You need the king in the air. It's our coat of arms. First of all, I will say you floor. Say, Passa Chinchina in Takaraboa Shema, also Petan in tomb. Now, Pete Kura, a coat of arms. Because according Fataya Bakura, you never seen. Say, young Chinchina at Takaraboa and Fabobia Shawa, the perfect abu Fatapan a day. Now, do you Krajima Dinyamim? Now, I said, instead of Dinyam, J. Adre, now I do Kraganem. I do a penny will be a also about the number 3.
What's it Ghana? Your coat of arm, no, Eagle, no woman, shall say, was it?
Eagle, no, or a symbol of determination.
Okay.
Or a symbol of purposeful, they did set more purpose, or a symbol of vision, or a visionary Cordier, no, or your boss, how confidence you say, or you know this and me, meet me, or your wine could I met you. It is our water the two I was saying, adia eye wangasa wo characteristics ese no ye petina aso na ni be ka je say me aso na ni makraboa ni aneni meti kwati se obi ni nkosa snofo jiri se omo ho ofe nti ose wo wakraboa no okuta wo characteristics ti sa all the characteristics aboa na efe no okode no wo no emu de hin na Ghana ye wo ye wo vision na dabi. Are we determined to succeed? Dabi. Are we purposeful? Dabi. Are we confident? Dabi. Yeni confidence na Kamala Harris be gina asase ka che say yenyi tumututum mi wono no aware be ma because yeni confidence except oba uniku obi abu yi achia because yeni confidence nti ye pentakra aboa de ato ye coat of arm na aboa no fata ye pa ya aboa e fe ne pete ye visionless oni vision bia oni emu bia to say me de me ma efie aduane nya mi de o this border so sa aboa no onim nyansa ti say pete ye 50
meba pete de na wo kan ye right because if you do anya pete de Ghana yankase ye wasase papa ye betima aduadua niema afidi ye ho ye pa brofo ekofunu so flow for me
bio pete aya abo a omo ye 50 no mo de dua so 50 ni no mo bo ye ba akopɛ ti mema 50 ema 50 na mema 25 ma 25 na ma 25 omo nyina fa afura ba akopɛ na benya access to ebuo no makoto 24 na kan nyamu nkosia ho begu hin Original pet population so tin ko omunim nyansa kina panyinfo ase kokosechi de bia na oye moto de bia procrastination o ekina meye ekina ti pete oni vision te se Ghana na pete accessory a okọ abo bi se bora beda o mangudua so o pe o dua bia so achim so o dua bia so ba pete hwe area dua kase akopɛ esi onom nyina akogu so ti etwa sa edua de furo pete no o ma ye homeless o mu ni ba bi da sa na yete Saha no kode tie pa abo fata ye pa ka ye pete no ye ka se me enyi akra takraboa yin so abo bi anka the best abo pa ya adwe abo onye si o te se wo ye funny ne ho sere te sa de bi adwe ye sa kakra ma me enyi nyadi na instead of ginya menu ya sa ne gi adwe because e ne fata ye because nyanse ba ko kure ni etirimo as ekuro Ghana na ye te wono hwe bra de na me ka san sensem wi me be kire mu ha hwe every problem has a cause Okay, say no ha. This is a kwasi broni ni a problem. Why na cause problem no man sanko. Your cause problem no last 2 weeks afenyo markets e kan parliament house. Emi ase media nin kan ho ase. Wo ka kire Minister of Education. Idrusi said, "Wo minister next election, all fight so ba vice president behind na Jane. If you have the balls so we be ma declare we stand wo LGBT ne say fan a unya free mrofo no sanka bebe biewa asema kwa me parliament no. Branya ba bia se parliament o. Ti ye mpanyifo na prakasa anyim se ye nsahye obi anu na obi di etrum ne ye te Ghana na mo kire de yenye. Enye se ye si o afenyo markings kasa asem wo parliament me mo hyeme. Aya ade some of us ye nim se sa na ekoso. Wo confirm o so ye be ma. Say mo ba ba mu pass bill ne ye sanka mo fan ne mo grand am open sanka mo sa be kan parliament house sa asem wo si ye.
Yeah.
Parliament house na sa asem wo si ye. Ti kira wo se so obi ni problem na why na cause problem no ya adwena anye dem anye adwuma ebio hwe ekuro na efrim no ya say soldier for 20 na mugina parade left 10 no be at 10 left na ko bi wa 10 ko right wa correct no right 10 on ko 10 ko left on your left forward march no be ekuro no ko twa about 10 no ko chi hey bra wo ye badwene ba mo ye 20 na mugina ho uko na obi ani wanim obi ani wachi obi ani left obi ani right no badwe baba say no there is something wrong wa metwa mani hwa de but nipa wa jimi ti se kuro Ghana no still not asoko hey okosa nti we ase do 2025 no wo 1456 oko na chi ohun say there is something wrong ti na oka asem bi say ye first African country ya savannah nya independence still for obi ama so obi a sign hoko Malaysia hwa mu nyina no mo sha bras no obi eko because ye twa about 10 no we can't reason to see said there is something wrong. Omo ane no nam no omo he ye hwehwem da bio e de ani abere ye hyetam amuna hey ane ye kɔ ye ti saa ne ye kɔ saa ye nti so dogo bi kuro enu abe ti we aso 2025 a ye wo 1456 BC ye siki so kuro anya ma ye twam BC ye twam Muhammad time ye twam Yesu time aka chebedu Elijah ne akotu Noah hye no kro ba bi cause adwene ne nya adwuma. We are at the stage that we don't see anything wrong with the word wrong. President Afrep.
I bet than religious battles even in our SHS baby we are see school
bra Now Rafa go for some mananka ye be can some afa ye health ye hu de kwose aye ministry nema health sector no nurse for no aye sa and I say nurse for this buy o no de obaka na akwa ba be kill sa nkomo no na nka ye be hu de kwose we health sector no mu say aye aban and nurse for na ka se ban e no obaka ni akwa ba be kill obaka na akwa bu say nyansa se be pa na mo no ye be nya afiri so dan sa health topic na e ba abonten no sa na eti o ti ye do stage bi abra ade nya ye hu say enyo no se ye timu sa bra me ba efie bia me to cost central market ma to Rolex fake one bi na me de ba kuruma na me de gaga o school cause ha ne enkra na say am say umom say yes apart from say o confidence or content knowledge no build wow confidence say yes minie e ba ne sa o kira de amade ne easy man me baji sa samamofo Rolex ni bia na me de ba ya na nkra person mo kira madwen kese say Rolex ni de boy di $18,000 $19,000 why wo Rolex buy 7 how come Oka odam si Toyota na hunda Lamborghini bi na Rolex it. Ti alo person do laptop and scan e say original na fast ma twem ho. Problem solved. No say no. Ye pese a fine solution to papa na papa ni ye di no. But ye fan kwaye ho. A whole presidential candidate answer presidential ifo ni cabinet nya e koma obi political appointment no man nya research and who say sansadely unqualified. But nkura person say no. I will say a fine solution to asema papa ne kan ye nkwa hu say aye no kore anya na nkwa but ye a whole presidential cabinet say bobo city free so say be catch us we den chema wu a ye nu akinye saa na tie ekuro bia wo te say bia wa adwene nya adwuma bra ne aduru wi ase ya ba bia bobo city be kan usi yo mate konsona se kohwe so bu den chem poster wo mra twen yes you twen no say be ye be odan chema yi a no say ade da odan chem betimi atwen kwa twen ni enkosi odan chem no ampa odan chema wu ampa ene ho ne edu inquiry based world enye bobo se chikan ani age so finish was never no inquire go and research na find you know say sa na wi ase ko say whole presidential cabinet kwa Felix ade o ya pa cho sa class 1 teacher no be nya say me no de man kwara no ikru na yifrim no enu ti na nanse teacher for this week almost see market we bi ama to mu de ye video Eddie ye joke some you the man hwe ya bu e be bom no mo be kan ya we woni akwara na enya so na yi na enya enu ti sa akwara ko school no ntwe school fees ani atwe aba na ye bu no because nya akwara so na twe school fees o ma me na twe o wono akwara na ma pen twe school fees na ye bu because ya adwene nya adwuma baby ye kwaji nimdie aba ye critical thinkers adi chichi kro no kwa no abodam che kro na emu eye school mu ho na ga abodam school mo na ka sa abodam inti bra me dia me hwe Ghana pa because be ya na me hwe nipa kondin for the future is scary the future is always pregnant and then the old shemu no eno na wo bewo na me hunya nsasem bia edi shema ye kwa akwo timi de emi hu o dachi ni emi hu papa me hunya nsasem bia ye di she kunu ma ye kwa akwo no dachi no ade bia okrumo bia bra me hunya nsasem bia won currently ade bia ntopanyi nipa wo eche ma ye fancy ya no bi su emeto asu bra bema
me da say aboje your next conversation me per time na ye di nkomo mama ko 99 angels 99 angels abusha flow for me your foreign affairs minister say Ghana condemns the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau
over me John we tie for ne adwuma pa wo bo na nam nka ho
me da say
over on say emo nyina esifie etikro ena omu ko meeting no mu se no abo preko ho ofi pa na oyobi a ohu ade asem ya obeka ndi se na be dia ende kroya yati ye dia abo preko nko na fie de besi last end of the emphasis say be a cried abo preko nko de ni fie ye beti ni fie ama no at the end of the town ni nyina ana omu ko meeting no mu so okay ye de ye ho na ye do preko fie be de be ma na preko omu de ni fie ma no preko na ma osi abonte ho bi afie no eh efi we fo menya duane amedi o omo ma de chanka kro be didi wo pe no wa ya opoto no wa sa koda ni buom as preko nya etwam obi da chi no hu so bi ya duane pe na oye dede eh na ho na ya duane wo fufu ana mpehie ana ya mu na kokoze chaka jeze o ya boa o finti de de wakoto ayi krotia no dede nko na preko ye sa na Ghana mpenfo na bi mo ye because Guinea take over munko na mo nya answer ma be shoot say ye konem aso oman ye timo a Burkina Faso ye wa resource sin o munyina ye ni tromba akokora wo Ghana ha to me monitor say we edi awu ana we say Omaya PhD holders more our mam. Obi be wrong my moi. Ye nim za akosia ekuta people say. Ya ekuta people say. Ye okuta people. Oni people. So be ye adwuma. So ma ye adwuma. Hwe last semi jamfi issue to anyway be to China for bi omkochi one na ground we ni ade. Bisa wo say Ghana ni ban na betumi di etuo ahye ne bag ahye ne bottom di akọ China. Ghana ni ban. And so China ni etumi di tuo etumi di wura ma we mu. Falling na etumi di tuo ewura Ghana. Na area am say Ghana a peaceful country. Peaceful country like what to me di etuo. Me say just Togo here. Togo here obi no betumi di etuo e dey ewura Togo. How dare you?
Yo.
Resources are Burkina Faso omo ye ni half. Me say the whole Africa, your secret na your week. Then the America say, oh, eba say, akoye okun na yere ene ne bai e wo 11 fi obedwabeshe Ghana omokochiri ni bisa won say akwana hemfa na ofa ya owura Ghana bisa won say sa akoye tumi bedi na yere ne mbakwa na watumi akuo mu nti bisa so satiri wa Ghana je na chese ohun obi ba na yere ne ade ontumi ku obetumi akuni simple because oman na ye wo mu no empenifo na omo wo oman ni mu no omo akọ school do omo mfa hihya paye den entu akwam Burkina Faso me se wo de opa entatia kra oye hoho etwem Burkina Faso kra omo hu se entatia na ekọ no
ekwan ya
omo se entatia na ekọ
ekwan ya omo construct wakọ Rose Ministry wonom akọje car bia wait a wase otimi de fa kwan no so wo ye car na wait no buru so akotwa car no so timi no ka sei cars bebiri akaboda wo so car no so ansa na
minimba wa fa minim na sisi ya no Africa but Guinea nkofo ekomedi omu nkofo owu nkofo ni ba bi da nkofo nya adwuma na mirisu se take over na yetiti kro na mugwa na ja maya abo preko ye bego akoye dede na omo bia te nka ba mu ba mu fie de hopoto ti ma mu fo na yete omo nya adwuma nya me ade ba ko ha me ni se sa Ghana ha matumi aka se 65% enim dia omo nche da enim Ghana ndi ekoso ade omo nyina ni beda ho no Kenya dia no kura ba yeketekete kura
o se de bia meka
na meka
se de bia meka
da omo nyina ni beda sa no we afanya MPP ni no o ka kire omo se na MP NDC ni MPP di yeyen dabi na Ghana YouTube fu a anhwe yeyen na bi kwa kowie wonsa won asama sa MPP ni no o ka kire omo no entimi de omo na yo mu no se mpanifo no paso omo din hihya patu omo mu a omo mu se me security de obama madwuma ye obama mbabi ada obama aduane di na se me bako school na wa mbabie mu a wo se obama madwuma di mani baji ana na abrabo na me bo no me koya na se me baaye dabi mo fa hihya pantu kwam na ahoho na mutumi di etuo ewu oma wa mu no China fo ye omudi samjemfo mu kwachi omo ye omudi tuo ebebre bugu abonti omo fa hemfa dia koso wa Nigeria ni dia okoje to abraka and want to enka hasam Guinea dia no baba kan hasam na je Nigeria fo no kura na mo se mo ye omunu amukura so mo nsa mo tan omo what is your kan dia me kan so what ba se ana ye mu bi no ya sore ya se wo dabi dia koso asem asia address asem no sana nkofo na ibre omunya aduane ndi omunya nso no na soja fo se be take over mo na mo de mo ye yi abobreko oh ya de be dinka kokasa anso mu fie poto over manuasi
99 angels me da say any onso wadwen kira odi abegu bedwa sada no so mame ko nature 1 2 3 ho nature bi o mic de mame Peter me ho ye pa me gidi se onso ho ye nature flow for me abusan 40 nature
offer me da oni obi biase so makonya se so na chema adwen I offer mefa wayi so na medican etu Ghana fofo asem we hu na am say asem ade bia nyina de ye ka ho asem Ghana security na am say Ghana no asem bi ho a ensi na say nipa nkasa no say ade bi nto wo na wote se bi a wonu afi ejada ho a wugina ho na wo sere na wonim se betimi atraba ho na wonim se wo bebo ho ban afi ho won kasa mfa ho because asa mfa ho me kan kasa asem we am say Ghana no won say sabi minim sa Ghana kwa na Africa countries ni kwa am say sabi ye follow sem hu o social media ba neoma ehia wo say ye hwe ho asam ne ye ka e de ehu hia ye ene say sa insecurity e koso Africa countries bebree na sisia ye president Mahama asem no e preach ni say or call for free movement
Yeah.
for Africa, 7 African countries.
Yeah.
Over asem we hia me pan. Ebra Nigeria for ne Ghana for asem we sha ase no. Titiri ye na e wa control mu ya ka ho asem bebre na akwasa ase wo kan kura na ase ohu eya ya himu. Em se be wo wo fie no. Aso munya hu hwe na wo na wa no so na de bia na ase wo sori ada wo tietie. Ntiam se dodo na akro mo wa control mo ma like omo platform start so wo preach fa ho. I'm so I don't do na ede because if fearful na asem na nkasa form mo kese no aso wo mfa ho. Na me di kan awon mate ase say am say sa app we nipa dodo na nhya da use Telegram ana Ghana so am say data bo ni nti nipa nhya da enko e kan say YouTube ni ade because e want check credit pa. Se on person mu hu de ekoso Nigeria any other African countries na mu security nsensem ehho atechema na ana say terrorists atwo go mo so ekunkum mo na omunko Telegram mesha me akasa mesha links ni bia mo na omo ankasa akọ check it em say omo de omo so na tene kekese enwoma bi ti say ekoso Nigeria na say enwoma bi ti say ekoso Sudan ana na Burkina Faso ene Mali Niger na ekoso ho ba omo fo mani hu say ne ade na ankasa ede etie na me pese mo moti ase say sa group no Ghana mpenfo e build bi wo Ghana wo betimi adu party achi aka asem bia wo pe eno na mfa me hu because sabi me Ghana no eye nyina ade ye dia ba me menti wo bi se eba na terrorist mo ho so wo Ghana me meti kurom ha UK he nka me pa me si Ghana ho me pa me si wo bi wu hakura aban pon fa me nkoto bola so na me mporo ho e me kira asem de wo nim kata hoto he anything woko hwe wankasa onipa official survivor a video a medical practice asem we be 3 months ago me comment wa Ghana for posters as obi an mo say de want say no na ka so omo build the terrorist group e Ghana because ye wo ha no enema ya tene bia ye hu no mo Ghana na nkasa bi ho mo nti hu won say Ghana no amanfo ade sa asem we de wunim dada e wo dada ba wunim say e increase omo de atuo and the bomb your forest or de protect and call Fukobia or more illegal mining your forest. Our Ghana ho. Now the amount this idea way ban. I brought for and I say I might be a mining more or more sponsors our group no ammunitions or more de boss our forest they be move to say good year no buy. Say be ya Emma or mining move for an answer or mining security no who the air coso and I'm supposed to who the air coso. Omode akode na omode mo be fight omo back no omanya oma mine side gudie na free hode amasa omine no support e de amse mo no sabe omo mba government no ho meto no market price no mo benya na hofofofo enu nti no omo be didia de aba Ghana ekuro asenkurase no one day mema mo beti mani no some group we be sorry abe kum one village ba ko mbe kum ho nipa nyina akidnapu bi akọ sa na omo ye Nigeria sa woko Telegram a wo be ho si achi ni pass omo lie e de asekan do minimum ti se na ntwi on the name ya pesa ye yesa area no say ase nipa ntimi ntna ho na omo de like sa omo mine wo sa area ho omo target be bia resources e wo pa na omo yesa de no enti Ghana no sa brei na mpanyimfo no ni immigration eje bribe edi fulanifo first no say na say na Nigeria for isi omo di fulanifo wudam na sa nkofo we an na di side group we mu tintiman sa fulanifo no so omo ba bedo so Ghana omo ku so omo be de omo bedo so Ghana omo di akode be wura Ghana omo na mwani baba mo so Ghana fo na amote ho na mo de party akekere mo ho na bibi ko so omo pese mo be ka no mami ka se mo nkere wo sa group we ayemu mpanyimfo na nkasa ene abrofo we na sponsor sa nkofo we yo adekura ma Nigeria sa de we ama ne ho so kese no sa a Nigeria fo mpanyimfo na nkasa ni muhu bi woko check Bill Gates e bia ne post you about post himself 4 months ago or say Nigeria population a threat etu omo abrofo no because sa abrofo ni say your population ni grow to edu level bi a enya de o betumi control e bi enti sa kumu omuku omo no eye ade o mo hwehwe wo eye resources na ene say o mo de be depopulate Nigeria for what your population so Because according to omo research omo here no say sisi Nigeria no that could be omo nkum ni pank na ni power 50 people say 40 people etimi kun omo free Ghana Nigeria e dey bia na say me catch Ghana for say so mo betimi no ma so saa de we ano de a ene omo ntena ho no mo nkoma ntum na mo saa de na ma ne ho so a mo soldiers na kura na omo be nkete wo Ghana ho me kasa se we de a kire mo nyese bia me kasa bone mra Ghana so by some better now one of the Pakistan chas who asem na emfo obi aho a na nko from one start bi wo dey we a forest no wo check your official survivor me say me download this video no kra wo check ya wanya abota adwudwam agu ho se mo de muti mo beti munti a ye de ye hwe mo beti enso a ene mo amasem asan ko fu mo ho so Ghana ho a ene mo jejereje
nature me da se
wo fa me da se kakra
mami ko Ghana ni bio mic no mami na flow mami na ye de entina kroma na yenyimi sa yenimra ya ho so na de besiasi ni babia this Ghana ni
good afternoon abusuafo
to Ghana ni
ofa me da se me akonya odi ama me seja me so mechire ma adwene aso man bapa adwuma wo body ye hu pa in fact asueni baba well fa kakra be na me so make afa ho won say who make complaining be about okujato won say sa young guy tamo or started so about politics so he be bia no fili ba ya like you could see say nana accounts mu kurampo no die wo mu kurampo no enu mi ameti he mi die ba busa won say enne how many properties ajapa die be na sisi a wa te egu ho no na efren hifa na onya no hifa say won say on na sa politics no I can be say sikaduro me atin say efri sa politicians for no if so bit me ma be di aban ma na so be di politics o make politicians ho ma within 2 years 3 years ubako na japade wo ye nyagu ho no je so bit me adwene ho ho tia se busa ho se sika no okonye fle he na do no ye aban adwuma kula almost be 50 years 40 years kula no sa amount no onyam kwata kula so etwe nyina na Chelsea me nana wa hanka me busa na semba ko bi ama ko timi ma no ma me mitimi dwen ho amenti ahye se so wan so betimi aboa me a eti ofa wuji di se at the democratic rule ewa Africa ha no o ma we betimi aye wude mi busa wo
democracy a group of cartels until obi abenya power no so abedi bi
that is it o say no to me no o ma yanka say ahemfo na yesanka to me ni yomo dia no nanka emu any property na yesanka bana ko mu onyade esomo man no amedi o mu say mu akodi sa cartel no ho so won de we sitia no to me no mo afiri to me na kurom no afiri ahemfo ne say ana akodi sa enkofo no cartel no nsa eto no mi so wo ba da wacha na 8 years no oman say fan ho say enfan ho on fa ho odi ohia so benya on in group of people and in the families omo hu beto no mo didi say chap no mo fu e do hwe no mo so mo busu asan so ko gogro chi de ho no no ade so mo no wrestling for na ja omo ye da cartel eti wa hwe ade be ko no on fa ko gu Russia if Russia no on nyongo fa na nka eti wo be ko wrestling for no ha na dis ejapade ba ko gu ti wo ho no ba ko yibi edi aman ho ato no omo nso nka hwe omo nso benya bia fa eja so mo na training omo kwasi kwazo otua ojina kwantifi omo na training omo wodi epema no still wakonso da hu jina kwantifi omo na ditati mo omo na anu ya mahama besi so on the that 6 March year Obama speech that you be what do you call the assemblies ground what are small kind or say all those yetime to aba e decide yi obi e pe no na emom ye ne ato aba na yi nipa koro no omumu enye omu ne kura tumi no me say authority ni free ba bi na eba tumi ni free ba bi na eba ebe control me say the any ye person go mo ye me no enye no omumu dwene ho da bi anke ni omu ne enum kula me na make akiro otimi bi na no kan Eti na meka mu se eti president awo ye gidi se e di tumi ahye wonsa a betoto no mama ye nyina ho toan obi anya bi ni obi anya ba bi na e ma ye ho henhan no wo be ka sa asem yi a na aba na ye tu nyamfa so na se ye tu wi ohun eti mi ana de bia me complain se a me hu baburu asesi o masiso o mo di sa political parties for we echi and fight for omo na ye play bi ni e wo bi sikan no ye wu a ana me am tumi se e ba ne sen asema me come se e ba ne sen ana eduru se na no ya ye beto aba a ye wo forces for mo govern on my ye police side wo ho ye fire service immigration soldiers wo ho hwe akuku ayi ye from sense body guys for say killers o say hifo o che so mo se o ma hihye o mo pampedi no ma bototo o mo nsade bia toto o mo sisi any soldiers for any police for asset like o mo na control police for and soldiers for mayim and bizarre mo free hifa o mo hye sa political parties for na chi o no mo fight mom e say nipa ono no from nowhere woni sa to me bia na o no timi control soldier ni na police ni a na o man no ya chi ne sen ofase hu bia e bia me e dey so hu dia
na de na koso a me hu minim de oka nyina
me se me dwunu ho aka se eti na soldiers for ni sa police eti to me be no mo a ye de mo ma ase ya limit wo ma sa nkofo ye o mo ye ma twa my gang fu e konturu o mo ti se o mo na to me hye o mo nsa wo mo ina ho na sponsor o mo e politicians for ya o mo hu no mo didi ohun na ye ka de bia na obetra so fa wutufu a aban so muntie na se ye penifo e bi tufu a aban so muntie da kwase ani beti no me ade bia asma me ka kire o mo that's all so mo hu se ye low that's all but dudu na nyine adwene na nyama so ba da ye ni beti no ofa
Dana ni medase mamenko asumadu bio mic no mame na bra be kan wadwene masa kuje to abla kwa na condemn Guinea-Bissau ku nu kuje to menka ho wa me so yi mi di film mo kwa mo condemn se mo ni senti mo condemn
bra me de ku ni de meta chire e ka men kokra nka Africa countries no dodo na ye ku mara so sa mamenka simbi democracy white for the brave year before no they have intention, they have motive omo ye democracy wo mu krom no yem famra Africa me hwade po bia enya 92 years
yo
osi wonsi fam Museveni etiso hwena no oba Tanzania kredin for ba na abaso hwe no ma ekoso Tanzania
ai sa ba we be kai se me be ye video bo na abaso be 3 years ago
oba basia se kai Africa nyina de sa enye easy se oba basia betima bedi o manso
yo
na wo ba pa wa be ye president asabi obi ewu na wa betena so no yato aba hwedwuma pa oba basia pa di mema pa wo Tanzania ko ho videos ni bia na wora ho
no nya tumi ani trimodin se memadu obaba politics no nya tumi ani trimodin se memadu chia
hwede ababa we pa eye nipa pa bakase wo ba basia na me de bia meka misiki nya sojafo ni biti se de ayifo Guinea-fo aye bi na ka omu wura democratic country bi hwe akoe oba Burkina Faso hwe no ma wo ye wonukrum abrantie we de $12,000 semi de si tomato factory
yo
men crofon ko padwumaye
Ghana ye de $20 million o se sen akoche pad wo de kasa
hwe bra me de me si democracy de me I don't know na ya na emu oya
yo
say ye benya ye mpanimfo bi sei na sabe ya mama ka se me hwe 1990 wo de yanko 92 time wana ECOWAS ECOMOC
yo
Liberia ntokosi ye no sabre no ne se Africa ha se ye ka se ECOWAS fo ECOMOC fo bia bibia si ba bi no mo nkobo wa ene Nigeria na Africa nyina na omudi ayi ni masojafo ni na Africa country no mo na ne doso na Ghana ba eninti na Liberia ntokwa sabre ECOMOC fo kokotena ho a ye fa bi ba ha Ebi betra Bujumbura. Enne adidi mu ama democracy nti sa nkrofo we nyina enne sento kwasi wo ba bia wo ka se wo de Nigeria ni asojafo ko okra kru no be ka se wo mpene mo ma ho. Wo ka se wo de Ghana asojafo ko eko na wa kra na be ko eko mo ko no eko wasem kra wo henfa na wa ko fo bi de na ko ba bi se wo ngo hwe obi kru.
Yo.
E wo henfa.
Yo.
Democracy no me say he democracy de bia me ka me say abato a yeto no. Etisa asori ayekoyin. Ebe kakra wo di polling adaka no kwakusu obi nkoto aba won koto da.
Yo.
Ebe kakra obe hye onua so won kwa asoro betra so na se me ma hu se me kra me na because ye hu se eye noma bi a ye dia be scam yen the blacks people. Christianity and politics.
Cartel of businessmen
very good
in political parties no
power no Oma sheda no dia be sangrofo yi because dia be cartel ma bi before me see democracy no re no. Hwe senka ye fese democracy nti just ya to abahwade e koso he tamwa Mali Niger ena Burkina eti wo mu free ECOWAS mi se wo mo kutu abanyagu ye kan ye wo so wo mo mpene chinchina wo begina do mu gina ene ko Mali ni Niger ni Burkina ko hese kru no abatu onim enso so they are more developing than ye ni ayakotena ye de ballot box asi hwato abamu obi se won de wo mehwe so no onye nyansa sam nkire ye
adan ko kana mintia na wo say education minister say hwan we say mafa 20 million sefa e wo Burkina Faso me de kwache pada ma school student na Ibrahim Traoré wo de be aduma
masa me see the workers me see bra me see enka see nya sojafuo bi pa see pa na ka ate ho anu mabobbo wuro manu na se o mama sojafuo me say aban ye tu nanso so
okay factories 20 million part factories
what the $12,000 abrantia what the $12,000 a tomato factory se ni ku enne uko Burkina omo a wo tomato ho a omo a ye bi e wo sachesi mu ye bi wo kan mu ye bi wo be de mo manfo ye ti kurum ha na ye di $58 million ne ye de tu amana se bi sia so da manya gopo
$58 million akutu amana se di si cathedral
ye bi tu amana ma ye bi sia so da manya ebre bi ti ma si factory be enuma si du ama ye mrante ne ama ba wa nya dwuma ye ya adwene no is out of ya adwene nya dwuma bra me de me se
yo
unse we yen kwasasem se wo ye ya na unse sa nkrofo we nyina waka se kate no mkeka ka ho omo nka ho a enka obetima kwotwe letter se wo condemn what do you mean so wadwene ye dwuma pa na ahwede atimamfo no manfo
se military na anyeku anji country no me no kasa sisi ayi omo military leader no omo aswear in as interim president obe take affair of affairs of Bibia so omo anye ne sa onim okon ebesi oman nim nipa ebewu oman nim because party A me na madi nkonim party B me na madi nkonim abra electoral commission and declare results onim to kwa kebesi
masa na bakura me se abaya to awie kura na yenya nikle onse ya na adwenboni no wo mutirimu se bi na pa obi aye no hwe pa obi a ukokura the electoral commissioner ewo 82 years the presidential advisor ewo misi hwe saa na misi wufadi nyame Africa enti we mu ne wo mu wudi oh my brother emu ya o
gapu enyeye
emu ya o se wo be uko Cameroon pa na minister of defense or 83 years chief of stars 82 years why na awurade nyankopon ene na ka ho bi no because ye tena se dwene ho a na ho se abaka se ye memory card na ahye
esamafo le du man no uko
na ka sabi na se ubedi wo ma so na ahwe wo nkrofo no mo hia yetimi kwaje bosia ye de bosia na beduru wo ma no ma ye se ye de besi da ya manyankopon se nyame ntenam ampa no mampani se mate ase
na no auditors report and said the parliament no say
yeah we must be
national cathedral no parliament na approve ye ntisika e ko national
approve
parliament
na obedi $12,000 obedi $12 million so de sito mato factory man nkrofo yezu ye de atu amana da ho
yo
ye kwaje bosia yes ye beti bosia ni bi da koto pad
yo
ye kwaje bosia yes ye de bosia ni bi uti ase ya me de me see democracy die na ebe kakra de abato ne de yem se omo no mabusuafo ne beto because obi nso de nkoto aba o because nkoto a bra nyame nka ho
asumadu papa mama nko sajofo bio mic no mama na flow mama memfa nipa tu nka ho na mempona anwumre mesa ba life lithium dealer MPP administration will negotiate something around say 11% to 10%. NDC condemn ye criticize opposition. You know, no too much. Can say you negotiation. No, metete no document ni now. And you now try better. NDC no negotiate 5%. Baba, osaje fu flow for me. Osaje fu bi o mic na ma osaje fu temenka. Osaje fu temenka. Kojo bi o mic na ma kojo bi o mic no. Aha. Kojo yanko.
Afa maachie.
Mini amete won ka che. Apombo ko de.
Nasa kitu ameshe ho.
E do ba gas.
Okuja to sesen.
Okuja to say Ghana for nyina including you and me. Ya condemn the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. Uso bu say.
Menka ho bi. Menka ho bi. Na of all condemn say. Wona nke wo kase say yeso go no maka wo be condemn. So usuru. Kwasi animu. Ofara asem free ni paso. Ofa. Meba amse matie mu a. Ofa. Yama no ho. Ayesi nantwi bini. Me de meka no kore no.
Yo.
Ofa sima make wunim. Nantwi bini. Eni now awo ase ne chaka. Terrorist groups no. Ebi ni Ghana dada. Ofa. Kanokre. Ebi ni ho.
Me de omunya nyi omuti ndi ensho omudwumadi asinti no me
Chelsea didi wadwun Chelsea didi uti enti na wo kasa no na owura fi so ofra asante achim na Fulani fo no Afram Place area honom no
Fulani fo maka minim Fulani fo gu Afram Place kuma manfo
na eno na edian
yo
so also Barcelona and Chelsea win ye ediduti and one is of wapie now bebe fie na bena atwi fufu asi ho and one of our problem ye mi no pe abena atwi fufu mam na wunya nkwapia se begu so a na Chelsea so win ya and one of wadwene nada
Chelsea di kudi mama wie
wadwene nada se problem ni nya no on Ghana for ya boys no ho you to know eno ma wo madwemi na me bebobosu so e Kristo ni a okwa asole ko bompaye no baba na no ho afo eno an bibia ne nyame na eye na Muslim nso a ono nso wakoyen kremosom meboa no ono so aba oba na hajia aya wa chama na di na wenya shatawale nyumba ko bi aka to so eno ano no problem no asolve so ana e Christopher no enso yanso yekọ ne yakosa aye yiwre no to yanso ba ne yire no twifufuo etum mo a no yenya ye friend say edamle kutu ase a nyame be ya eno so adwuma na si enti problem ye ni Ghana omo ni se problem bie ni ho so enti abrochefo no mo abroche no me no na abrochefo no omo no mo telescope no mo ofa Ghana mpenufo nim ne ameken omo nim ofa busa hu se MPC ne mo mpenufo no ade no mo yire no mo nyima omo mo Ghana no be wo abrochire
omo persistent papa hospital care papa
David omo nim se mo teta mo bombo so ofo mo nim ofa time bombo so na mo ti no omo nim se ba bia omo nim se ba bia omo di aman no enye safe omo nim eden omo to na broche me sem busa eda Kevin Taylor de beba se ono ane political party NDC for empene for mo to down wa America ne Canada no eda ne beedwe omo nim
yo
him for mo to down wa broche omo nim ensofo asofo o me ba holiday meba holiday and so for mo to dan Ghana for so for mo to dan wa abrochire enya de ketwa. They know say they are in a timing bomb. It's a matter of time. Over.
Yo, and they are
What is na hono match in the duty.
Insecurity atwa Ghana ho hia. Yes, yeah, the Africa na free movement in Africa ntino. Eno so obi
me see. Omo nyina wo offshore account.
Yo.
They know. Asema me ken only obi a wanya political bigot and the betimi aka ne me kana kiro. Mimi nim empisa omakoto to fie e wa Atlanta, Georgia. Ibinu omoto no cash.
Yo.
Me ensema me ken ye both NDC MPP omunim obi a wosi obeyi ni ti se oboa no. So Ghana de ni obi ba beka oboa. Omum nke mko na Bible ye mko ni nyame ye be kwa ne nanano. Ofa enti ma me nkanche Ghana for you to know say omuntra na NDC your friend is saying Real Madrid indi du omuti Real Madrid ni Chelsea mo no ofa monkofo na no na ebo amu na mamu cool down
na producer ni je bia nim ntema na di etete pressure so be
no eno ano no enu ntina nya atwom aye o man ne ma no ndi you to know hwe a timing bomb so because of a typical example Oko Greater Accra Langard enye Homfai enye terrorist group no
yo
Oba Ashanti regional Metro Man omonye Homfai
na Ghana crowd he Ghana no ye terrorist group no omo be mani muso a be mani muso from various Galamsey towns and various Galamsey communities because boys ni gungura ni mu no mu ngura ni mu kwa akwasa woni mtuo ni akwedi omo di ngura mu ho
na even China for no kra no etuo ni ade ekuta wo nya de kedo na ye hu bi eno ntonchai ye ni ayam ye north hoi ye nim en MPP for na nkasa ne NDC for na so atibi meboa omo ni bulldog
yo
omo ni Kandahar boys
yo
enye bia no ofa me suggest no ma mi no amam Ida some better my Chelsea any Real Madrid are winning and I say obepa passport to be no to
Mati when you made that say but me ko seti ho seti only my last caller for this afternoon anumre ana ochena e betena say very I mean definitely anumre ana ochena e betena say e betena say in fact na say report to be ba na eba makache na ayareho sam kire say UK ni Germany emema dia na aba mo so ne manfo yere no madidi dey na mudi manfo yere no sa report abeka me sa egu me di am no nya report ke 20 no metra se wo na they say omanya bere o omosi me fa mo kofi kesiem na me nko sese bi no ebe man kokukuku bi no o dey another topic for another discussion sati we yakwa ba flow for me
omudi den ebi no mudi obi yire
manfo yere o UK ni Germany just some keto o sati
enti wofa se na wuti okay mami chia wofa mi chia oni o wati fo ni nyina se na wuti honum no obi betimi akofa abna se odi no
Debi obi entimi debi sati enu be
wofa jo
enu be enumere topic to the eduru ho a
wofa after na me say Ghana penyufo no say yesi hypocrite nyachumpa
yo
yesi aboa no fidiechi aboa na e wo se na okem se fidiechi no nso a o wo se na okem
yo
enye okru jato ya ni NDC fo yi no mu heli Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traoré
yeah
adenti na omu heri no a adenti na Jomama wa fa ne ti se ni ba no
yo
anete so omu opposition nti
ayo
na aban na o
power you kura mo ba power you say inauguration day kura say omu invite Ibrahim Traoré man by inauguration day
na Ibrahim Traoré no ya voter man na onya asla ni
Ibrahim Traoré dey ono evangelist we nyame
wow we okru ye friend class na akwa no
could they talk black one?
Me see, what was saying? Omu opposition na adwene ye adwuma. Ghana politicians no omu opposition ansa na omu adwene ye adwuma. Sisi a 2 million abed omu anya 2 million nti kwasi asem nko a. O see then Ghana for di mine then.
I say Ghana
Wa
for
bot down.
now say team nyina mo kan mo condemn de ekoso Guinea-Bissau no.
Wa bot down onko street no so no onko bisa Ghana for say.
Yo.
Ai everybody nyame. Wafa, say na ye brother no kan say Ghana no ye wo time line so no. Wafa, Akufo-Addo time no, ye see container, container be ya hin na eba Ghana ho no.
Yo.
Say Ghana no religion asɛ ya adwen enti smoke no wusie no ba ye hu wafa ye hu enti ono ni omu ka no sisi omu wo to me nti kwasi akika nkoa na omu ka na youth no oka sa asem no omu di omu akuma ama political party no omu bobo nsem ama no ba ya adwene ye adwuma na ye de ye ni political party bia na ya hu say ye kwasi akika na oka no say Akufo-Addo time na Ibrahim Traore odi tuo na ekoji tumi a na ye si eye a sana Guinea-Bissau nso omu di nso ye enti omu nye din na omu mfisi oman no
Temple.
omu nye din na omu mfisi oman no wofa na Ghana no ye fi say Ghana de Nyankopon do ye Nyankopon bia ni de bi odo Ghana fo
Yo.
wofa some won we Hausa-fo na omu fi Nigeria no Robert so na omu ko
Yo. Ghana no mu ba.
Ghana agro we ni so agro na ewo ye ni so na se pepefo yi ebe dose wo Ghana wo fe ye oman ni kra na se se ye nton man no because adwenu nya adwuma panyufo ni nyina o ma adwen nya adwuma
Yo.
o ma adwen nya adwuma NDC ba MPP ba no mo abedi bi no mo aso oman no NDC fo nso ba obi ye ku wo ni kroma wo a wuti Ghana no e fa hu ben
Yo. Unim de okomu ntira wo yeku. Unim de ekoso wo ntira wo yeku.
e fa hu ben
Na be na wasori anopa ama no mu leaders no one say de mu tra how mu treat citizens no enyema nkoye ntimunya nema yie ma citizens da na
hwehwɛnim Ghana politician for no mu yɛ hwehwɛnim pa hwehwɛnim ɛna okru akwaa no ɔyɛ no hwehwɛnim ɔmo mfisi ɔman no obi yɛ ku wɔ ne kurom ɛmfa Ghana foɔ ho ɛmfa yɛ ho ɛnti ma wɔn bɛka sɛ Ghana foɔ demine democracy yɛ democracy na yɛwɔ Ghana no ɛnu nie yakae wɔfɔ wɔn ne ɔbɔ ade nyɛ adwuma.
Medase Setinati all the way from Koblenz, Germany, and a ten and can. Abuja, Brabama Kohana, Brabama Kwamade, and then you bring common no SC. The American and say, you know what? Maintain say and can't trouble and say Ghana military Nyuku, no Munja Ghana and Free Ghana, the democratic regime and as a civilian government, men international Casa. What they make person men international Casa Ghana military Nyuku, men school no cry that debia and Kaya Crowd Quebec for us so. And so Sabio, a more can so-called civilian leaderships and civilian government I would do more exhibited in various African countries, you know, and none a better gamma military leaders in various African countries are taking over. And none a better gamma ama because Sekaye and Kaya talk about Guinea-Bissau and both incumbent and both opposition party tensions our form asumdue ewo and obi ayedi and anka mo twense electoral commission be declare results ama asumdue aba and military no will not take over. Eye na ka to about Guinea-Bissau eye na ka asumdue din obi atwen the electoral commission said the Ghana ya jimi nyina chi kra no ye de ya no na edin but eba no se ene edin ya ni nya din ye nyina ya no na edin eba no Ghana ye de choka wi a ye din electoral commission kasa wi a no obi a ni so atene wan no eye na ka sabi kra na ka ekoso Guinea-Bissau anka military don't take over but military ne hwe de ekoso Guinea-Bissau a otimi wo se no chaos be si basabasa yo be ebe mani mu so na fe so kra wo na wo ta konya no so kra na still na wo sa pese wo sa atena so no edi na wa ya nti edi o man ni ko pempenso bi nti still na wo se wo makwan a chinchin na atwan electoral commission in declare results nti wo se wo di kunim dia na wo ye eni sa na tie dia firi obesen ko ana mamo amampani na so mboto ma me no ka say o ma declare the army general no as an interim president a wo be take over ahwe de koso ewo ahwe de koso Guinea-Bissau ho what is the best me chona say so-called democratic leaders din kwasi asema mu fellow African leaders and fellow foreign affairs when ni kwasiafo mu issue statement in ka bibi nchira omo say de koso ne nye de mo ye ne nye how mo handle mo citizens ne nye mo ne nye na saa na mo ye na manfo lose confidence in us ema African leaders mu issue statement in question wo mo entu omo foda de koso Tanzania hwede koso Nigeria hwede koso Cameroon nano hwede etimisi o Kenya hwede etimisi o Cote d'Ivoire mo nka bibia nkyere omo but the military take over pe na mo twe mo pen moa ame fa mo so ha ye bese share offer pure I see you ye bese share why this video will be live on the Nation Sanko TV on YouTube and two Hana say one back from the start now person hear how the conversation started me premiere exactly 8 p.m. on YouTube the Nation Sanko TV wait me I join you Hana wahwe the conversation now what niama ekoso enso ase they say you November and Chani you December mu a January 2026 this period a year festival period the o pe baby a eho ebebo so na eho bechi na obekwa akohwe wani so ade a me de wo kodu so ending of December ya ne January 2nd 3rd and 4th of January come ho ne yenko dumeso ufiri outside the bagana na wo pe baby akọ na akohwe how a eya nkoso hene ahyehye kuro na makuro no ma ya nika kuro no ma efe na o sa de afasha efe no duma first abepi so a eya sunya ne dumeso this 2nd 3rd and 4th of January eya dumeso in fact ufra manani aba o pe baby ne busuafo nakọ eya dumeso na ye kwa akodi new year no and make time with us all information and updates will be updated on our various platforms and keep it in mind aha na brebe makwan amamede mu aso ena enwumre nkomodi die mesa tena se enche medase ene mu amojoin ne me mu amo share mu amo like ye mu amo ne menya adwe mu amo ne me ya adwe nyina meda mu nyina ase see you in my next conversation bye bye.